What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to TIMBP Live. It's our normal time here on Thursday evening. None other than 8 p.m. Eastern. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you've had a good week. I'm doing pretty well this evening because I tested negative today. So regular life can resume anew. Is that an oxymoron? I think it might be. But that means that things are finally on the up and up, which is great because that means that I get to celebrate my mom's birthday on Saturday with her. I don't know if she wants me to tell you how old she's going to be, so I probably shouldn't. Sound is choppy. How on the earth? The one thing that I do well is audio. And the audio is choppy this week. How does that make any sense? I don't know. I'm sure it'll clear up after a little while. JG, what's going on, buddy? Don Nishida's here, Bourbon Baller. Donnie, the Linux Cat. Lil, all the way in Australia. Morning all. Don't forget it's 11 a.m. Australian time. Dan B, what's going on? Good evening to you as well. Dan B, I don't know if I've ever seen you in here before, but welcome. And Donnie also says, hashtag remember Biggin. Remember Biggin indeed. Biggest of condolences to the Bourbon Ranch 12 Tribe Wilson. I cannot speak tonight. Apparently, I've got I got one of those citrus bumps on the side of my tongue, so I am struggling a little bit with my words. But Tony, Bag of Donuts, what's going on, Tony? Also, Tony, I'm sorry I didn't text you back. You texted me yesterday, and I totally forgot about that. I apologize. Swan's here too. He says, "Okay, let's moderate this thing." Yeah, you guys have to keep the bots out. Keep the bots away. So, yeah. So tonight, I'm going to be doing something fun. I always love doing Elijah Craig barrel proof shootouts, and tonight is no different, except for the fact that I'm going to be doing it with different picks. Excuse me. Up against my favorite batch of Elijah Craig barrel proof C918. And yeah, we'll talk about what each of those are in a moment. If you are also watching on the replay, hello. Hope that you are doing well. Thank you so much for tuning in to this replay. What else? If you want to follow the show, it's at My Bourbon Pod on all social media channels. If you've not followed the podcast yet on your podcast app of choice, just search for This Is My Bourbon Podcast. You can find it just about anywhere. Oh, and Snuffy Chats, yeah. So we aren't at the point where we can do Super Chats here on the channel, but we do have an alternative to it. It's called Snuffy Chats. It's in support of Mr. Snuffleupagus right behind me, and just in support of the channel in general. You can find links for it in the description. I'm sure Donnie and some of the other mods will share the links for that as we go along throughout the evening. But if you donate through the Stream Elements link and you leave a message, you can see it right up here on the screen. Right here. Right there. I'll give you a little shout out as well. But everybody gets shout outs anyway. I mean, like, you don't have to do a Snuffy Chat for a shout out. That's just an extra way to support the show, of course. So. All right, let's talk about each of these entrants into tonight's flight. The first one, g'day to you, Chris. The first one is coming from our friends over at The Mash and Journey and I Whiskey She Wines. The Going 96 and a 70 pick, which, as you can see, I finished off tonight because it's that good. This one in particular is 8 years old. 127.7 proof. Next up is a 9-year-old pick from Kroger Wine and Spirits. Howdy to you, Bev Porter. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I'm excited to get to talk to your son more soon here because Matt Madness, and I miss him. So 9-year, 129.5 proof pick from Kroger Wine and Spirits. Dang it. Oop, okay. Someone is going 96 and a 70 here. Jason, good to see you, buddy. This is the most recent Elijah Craig single barrel proof that I have received. It's 11 years old and 121.6 proof, and they are all going up. There it is. Against my favorite batch, as I said, C918, which is, I guess, 12 years old, and 131.4 proof. So I will be starting at the youngest with 96 and a 70, which I'm excited to try again. I have not had it in a while. I was trying to hold on to those last few drops for something like this. So Tony says, I watched all the videos you posted this week to drive up those viewing hours. Thank you, Tony. Yeah, I just moved a few videos that were on private that were originally just for cheers to you, Scott. Tornado south of you. Oof. Goodness. Swan said, guys, I have to admit, I'm pumped. I ordered a pizza and it had the little white table in the center. The night could not get any better. Now, if you just had tiny little people that you could share your pizza with, that would be a fun night. I don't know what I was talking about. Yeah, no idea. No clue. I got distracted. $96 and a 70 at the moment is a little bit lighter than everything else. A little bit of cedar, a little bit of oak. A little bit of those classic bourbon flavors, but overall it's kind of a just a bit of a lighter nose. Whew, but the palate is where it brings it. Man. Golly, that shoots up at you. All of the proof is present on the palate. Then it starts going into like some cherry candy, which is interesting. Now that it's kind of opening up as well in my glass, I'm starting to get some buttered toast, which is really nice, actually. Yeah, I'm working with the swirl here a little bit more than anything. Yeah, creaminess too on the nose. Yeah, that cherry candy is still present. Little bit of cinnamon spice. A little bit of kind of vanilla-iness poking its way into there as well. They are all ECBPs. They're just not all. There, 3 of them are picks and 1 of them is a batch. So I'm still drinking Elijah Craig barrel proofs, but 3 of them are picks. I just hit something. I don't think I messed anything up though. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do in between each of these, and by the way, anybody, this is of no consequence to anybody but me. My toddler dropped my water bottle the other day, and now it's got this really nice little dagger bit on the end, which is fun when you're trying to keep a water bottle away from a 16-month-old. So good stuff. In between each of these, I'm gonna go and try it right up against my my favorite batch, my C918. Swan Perry, can we get a review of Keeper's Heart for the St. Patrick's Day stream? What is Keeper's Heart? I don't know. I don't know what that is. I is my stream going to be on St. Patty's Day this year? Oh my gosh, it will be. Holy moly. Why did I think it was the 16th and not the 17th? Well, in that case, I guess that means I'm going to have to only drink Irish whiskey on that live stream. Wait till I see the damage she'll do to my bourbon collection in about 15 years. Yeah. I stole my kid's sip. No. She stole my sippy cup. She stole my sippy cup and she dropped it, and the lid shattered. So now she gave me a violent weapon, which I have to actively keep away from her. So good times. Good times. That's my C918. There it is. It's very similar, I would say, nose-wise to the Mash and Journey pick. Just a little bit more elevated. Like, it just has a little bit more of a full bodiness to it. Sure. I would not give my child this, what is this, like 24 ounces, 18 ounces, something like that, sized water bottle to carry around. Oh, I'm not supposed to microwave this. I didn't know that. Well, you learn something new every day. And or Kentucky Owl St. Patty's. I would love to try the Kentucky Owl St. Patty's. I don't know any. I'm sure somebody that I know has it, but I don't off the top of my head know who that person is. Like, I would love to get a sample of it for that stream. But yeah. Oh, Swan. Okay. Irish whiskey and rye whiskey blended by the O'Shaughnessy's distillery. Or excuse me, blended by O'Shaughnessy's Distilling. The previous master blender / distiller from Jameson was paid to relocate and blend it here in Minnesota. Gotcha. I'd love to do that for St. Patty's Day. Maybe we can, like, it won't just be Irish whiskey, because I mean everybody's gonna do Irish whiskey on St. Patrick's Day streams, of course. So maybe I'll do like Irish whiskey with a twist. So like the Kentucky Owl, what was it that you Keeper's Heart? Tony, do you have a sample of the Kentucky Owl? Or do you have the Kentucky Owl? That's awesome if you do. I might hit you up for a sample. Which means that I will also have to send samples out to everybody that I owe samples to. And I know I owe samples, and I'm very sorry that I haven't done it yet, but I will. COVID just absolutely screwed with me the past 2 weeks. But we'll get it. We'll get it. We'll get it. We'll get it. Yeah, I could do like the Jameson Caskmate too. You know, just different stuff. I don't want to do just Irish whiskey. I want to do St. Patty's Day TIMBP style. So Mm. Someone got a bottle of Heaven's Door Redbreast. Ooh, that would be fun. Did Adam wind up getting one of those, Swan? I can't remember. How about some Iowa-ish whiskey? Absolutely. Absolutely. I want to do eventually like a podcast episode or a series of episodes or a stream or something where, or like maybe like a series of stream would take me a little while, where I try one whiskey from every state. I think that would be a lot of fun. I think that would be super fun. I might have accidentally stolen that idea from Chad and Sarah, but who's to say? Trying to keep his heart right now. Sweet. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate that. Slancha. I think I'm saying that right. All right. Let's move on to number 3. That C918 had a lot more heat than I remembered it having for some reason. Give me just a second. Sorry. What's going on, Scott Moody? Hope you're well. Justin Deering, you need to pick up some Firefly Bourbon from Charleston, Buffalo Trace Distillate, aged in the Low Country. I would love to do that. Wait, what is happening? Sorry, my phone's freaking out. Sorry, y'all. Okay, there we go. Got it all good. I'm all good. I think I might have had a little bit of Firefly before, but I don't know. I don't know how long it's been, and I also don't know if it's still the same stuff. But anyway, yeah. All right, moving on to the Kroger Wine and Spirits 9-year-old pick. It's 128 proof, I believe. I think this is the most, at least of all the picks that I've tried, it's probably been the most interesting one, the most different. Yeah, it's still got this like kind of like fresh cornbread feeling about it. Yeah, I like it. It's certainly the most mild out of the 3 that I've had so far. Like nose was a little bit of a step up from what I'd had already. But the palate is just kind of flat. Like there's just not much going for it, interestingly enough. But it's all good. Is that my banner running? Yeah, I do. Yeah. I would say good, not great. Just needs a little bit more of a push, I think. Oh, C918 definitely kicks that one to the curb, I would say. I want to do the same. I wish that they would do larceny barrel proof picks. I mean, I would love to do like the same setup with that against like C921. I mean, it's been the only batch of larceny barrel proof that I've truly liked. So this is the 11-year-old Elijah Craig single barrel from Kroger as well. This one is 121.6 proof. Sorry, I couldn't tell if it was 6 or 8. You can tell that's a double digit aged bourbon. Yeah, for sure. Small batches always seem richer than single barrels. I can get on board with that, Justin. 100%. I can 100% get on board with that. And Tony says agreed that larceny is real nice. Yeah, that's the only larceny that I've like just really thought was quality out of the batches that'll come out, which is unfortunate, but hopefully Heaven Hill is on the right track and they figured some stuff out. You know what? We haven't done a giveaway in a few weeks. Let's do a giveaway for this. I don't know why that just seems like something that everybody would enjoy. But so what you would be getting is essentially this flight. So C918, 96 and a 70, this 9-year Kroger Spirits pick, and then the 11-year Kroger Spirits pick. So yeah, let's do that. Let me switch up my banner at the bottom of the screen. Yeah. So we'll do what we've been doing, $5 entries for the giveaway. Every $5 gets you one entry. We'll do that. So, because this is really interesting, and like, I want somebody to be able to try this against my palate and my understanding too. Very sorry. Very sorry. Thought I killed the 96? Oh shoot, I did. I think Eric still has some. I'm pretty sure Eric still has some. If not, I'll find a replacement for it. So Swan's got a bunch of the old, or gave me a bunch of old Elijah Craig barrel proofs anyway. So if I don't have any, if Eric doesn't have any more than 96, I will have a replacement for it. So thank you, Tony. Or yeah, that was Tony that caught me on that. I appreciate that. Keeping me in line. Somebody's keeping me in line. It's the mobster named Tony Bag of Donuts. Swan said I helped get bottles for this one. Yeah, you helped with the 9-year Kroger pick. This is one that just came to me kind of recently, but it's an 11-year-old pick. So I'm telling you, man, C918, it's hard to beat. It's hard to beat. But I think that the one that has come the closest out of all of them, at least to my favorite, has been the 11-year-old single barrel. Yeah, really good though. Really good. I want to try. I'm gonna give one of these another shot. After you finish this 9 Elijah Craig barrel proof shootout, you're gonna be Joey Bag of Donuts. Don Nishida with the $25 entry said, if I win, don't send the samples. I'll drink them in person during the TIMBP Memorial Day meetup. There you go. There you go. Thank you for entering, Don. I appreciate that. Donnie asked if I am not expecting you to keep up with Snuffy Chats. I am not expecting that tonight. Because I know you got a bajillion other things going on, which is why I'm going to make sure to keep track of that. Wait. No, I got it. I got it tonight, Donnie. I got it tonight. I'll run the randomizer and do all that. You got the night off, pal. Also, John Wadsworth, what's going on, man? Rolling in late, hoping everyone is well. Hoping you are well. I'm well. I'm ready to get back to normal life tomorrow. So, semi-normal life at the very least. But, yeah. Yeah. Why don't I go back through? I'll go back through and try some of these again. Do it live! Justin, that's one of my favorite rants of all time. It just absolutely kills me every single time I hear that rant. Set up and ready, just say the word. If you want to, I got the randomizer ready. I don't mind to do it either way. Tony says Don Nishida stop winning. We'll see. We'll see. He never wins. Mm. 96 and a 70 just like exploded on the palate. Wow. What's going on, Andrew West? All the way in Canada. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Good to see you in here. My throat gave up on me at the last second in that sentence. Yeah, hope you're well. I guess I'll be seeing you in a few weeks. I didn't really. Eric and I talked about this. $10 from Joey Bag of Donuts. ECBP B519 to A122. Dude, you are gonna have a great night or a really terrible morning or both. Who's to say? But so Andrew, I'm gonna be coming up to Louisville on the Friday of Whiskey Weekend so that I can record with Eric. So I will be able to see some folks. I'm not like staying for the whole day, but we'll be able to see you guys, which I'm excited for. Yeah, there's something about that 9-year that is just so flat. Whew. Is that what you meant to type, Andrew? I don't even know. I love it, though. I love it. Oh, man. No, that 11-year. Of the picks, the 11-year is absolutely king over the 3. See 918, though? You have 2 queen beds and you're flying solo if I don't want to stay. Or if I do want to stay. I probably shouldn't. As much as I would love to. We'll see. Like one night might be okay. You think you booked for Michter's at noon on Friday? I'll be around for a while on Friday, so I'm sure we will see each other. If I stay, here's the thing: if I stay, I'm not going to participate in any of the stuff because I didn't pay for it, and that's not fair to everybody who did pay for it and is there. But also, if I stay, it would just be the one night, because I couldn't leave Lucy with Eden for any longer than that. So, Richie Z, what's going on, man? Cheers, Perry and Whiskey Friends. Justin, voice of a dad. Hey, man. Guilty as charged, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I have not had a night where it's just been me trying to take care of the kiddo overnight. But Lucy has, and it's not always been the easiest. So I don't know. I feel like I need to be responsible, but we'll see what the weekend brings. Tony says, here's a crazy thing. All the 20s are fresh cracks. I was able to get backups for all 3 and have just now opened them. Dang. Man, that's awesome. Roscoe P. Coltrane. What's going on, Roscoe? Cheers, everybody. Got an ECBP single barrel yesterday. Hey, man, they're good stuff. They're really good stuff. I will say, though, I mean, like, I don't know if they, like, are as consistently good as, like, Knob Creek picks yet. Because I have had some that have been really good. I've had some that have been, just kind of okay. But like Knob Creek picks, I think just head over foot have been, is that the right phrase? I don't freaking know. They've just been like the best thing going, as far as consistency. So I don't know. But I tell you what I do know. I'm going to try these blended together. And if you want to try these blended together, you can enter into tonight's giveaway, just as Don and Tony have done. You got 2 from last year, Justin. Nice. Ooh, Bourbon Baller with the hot take. Let's talk about that in just a second. Richie says, Perry, I'm enjoying a Maker's Mark Private Select. Do you own some of those? I have a couple. I really like them. I wish they weren't so expensive. That's the only thing I have against Maker's Mark picks. I just really want to try, more than anything, Maker's Mark single barrels at cast strength. That is the one thing that I really, really want to try. But yeah, I feel that you can crash. You just know you can crash if you need. I appreciate that, Andrew. I got the ECBP single barrel at Liquor Barn. Going to be hard to beat C920. Fair. You finally got every ECBP release from last year. Nice, Justin. $90 for the Elijah Craig barrel proof single barrel. I do Roscoe. I mean, I do really like the Maker's Private Selects as well. They just get a little pricey for me. Excuse me. But so hold on. I'm gonna pull up Bourbon Baller's hot take here, because I don't know if I have outright heard anybody say that Knob Creek is not good bourbon. And I mean, that's totally, dude, it's no skin off my nose if you don't like Knob Creek. But that is something I have not heard like ever. Is there anybody who also does not like Knob Creek in the chat? Let me know. I'm curious. Or what's your bourbon hot take? What's your hot take about particular bourbon brands? Clearly, Bourbon Ballers is that he doesn't like Knob Creek. Justin says Knob Creek is delicious. Tony thinks the 46 cast strength is better than the license plate series. I like that name for it. That's pretty good. Heaven Hill yeast came from the Jim Beam line. That's true. It did. Isn't it? Yeah, that's true. Bourbon Baller, I have 2 Elijah Craig barrel proof barrel picks landing at the store I manage. One hazmat and one just under. Bourbon Baller, shoot me a DM, because I don't think I have a single bottle in my collection that is hazmat, and I would love to be able to get one of those if it's available. If you are able to, if you're able to separate from one of them. They're both sweet and nutty. That is true, Justin. Richie, I love Knob Creek. Just got a Bevmo store pick and it's delicious. Tony, hot take, Pappy Van Winkle. Am I right? Both 10 years old. Parker's dad brought it over in 1939. There you go. Roscoe, I like Knob Creek, but was not impressed with the 12-year, but I didn't get the cast strength. The 12-year cast strength. Didn't put you through another one of those. 12-year cast strength was an amazing bourbon. I mean, it was my number one of 2019. Was it 2019 or 2020? 2020. Yeah. Because 2019 was Four Roses Small Batch Select. But yeah, Bourbon Baller. I would love to be able to pick up a bottle or have one sent to me if we can make that happen. Jason's hot take: Blue Run is horribly overrated and uses marketing tactics to entice the uneducated consumer to collect their butterflies. Yeah, I've had the only one that I've had that really kind of blew me away was the 12-year cast strength, I think is what it was, or maybe it was 14. I had it not too long after I had Russell's 13. And so that was in the forefront of my mind. And for a long time, of course, that was my number one of 2021. But once I had that cast strength release that came out last year, I was pretty blown away by it. But yeah, I understand. I mean, Blue Run is extremely overrated and overpriced. Johnny 5, hot take: good times ain't so good. I don't think that's such a hot take anymore, but okay, clearly, we are at the point where we need to have a serious conversation about good times. And I have not had any of their product yet, but I feel like I just need to. just because like everybody keeps talking about how awful it is and how terrible the marketing gimmick of it is. So I don't know. I would like to try it. I would like to have a stream about it or just a very quiet episode. So we'll see. They need to put out more of those. Gone are the days of 15-year-old Knob Creek picks. I think at least for the time being, unfortunately. I like the Golden Rye, a bit pricey, but good. I'm not at it. Papa Ritter's in the house. Oh, shoot, I can't think of the... In the day we sweated out in the streets of a runaway American dream. You don't need to, you want to. I mean, I do kind of want to just so I can understand what's going on with it. But agree, good times is hot garbage. The Jason. So Good Times says they don't flavor their whiskey, but they have watermelon and blueberry finishes. Okay, anyone have watermelon barrels? I don't know. maybe they juice a bunch of watermelons and they slosh the watermelon juice around in barrels, and then they finish their whiskey like they would anything else. I think that would be hysterical if that's the case. Y'all are singing Born to Run now. Honey, tramps like us, baby, we were born to run. Watermelon barrel high. Eric Black, I have a good times that sat in a honey barrel. Band name Watermelon Barrels called it. Jason, if you want to be the drummer for Watermelon Barrels, I will totally play guitar for that. I don't know what kind of music that would be. It would probably have to be like some kind of indie pop punk hot garbage, or just really good indie pop punk. I don't know. I truly don't know. But I am all about that. I think that sounds friggin' awesome. The blend's really interesting. It doesn't drink like Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. It drinks more like... What does that actually... I can't tell. I mean, like, it... Distilleries need to worry about quality bourbon and not shitty marketing. Absolutely. 100%. That was a great swing scene. Thanks, Justin. Baby, we were born to run. That's my claim to fame now, is that I can do one good line of Born to Run. Good Times is definitely the sours of the beer world. Nobody's asking for cocoa, fruity, grape nuts whiskey. There you go. Justin's got bass, though. Hey, man. We'll be the watermelon barrel trio. Oh, train. It's also pouring rain here, so I don't know if y'all can hear it in the background or not. But Richie says, hit the like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Yes, please do all of those things. Clifton's here. What's going on, Cliffy? Good to see you, man. Also, on top of Richie's reminder for everybody to do all the YouTube things, if you have not yet and you would like to enter tonight's giveaway, which is the flight of Elijah Craig barrel proofs that I drank tonight, including a sample of C918, you can do so at the description below. The Stream Elements link is usually the best way to do that, but you can do it directly through PayPal, Venmo, Square, whatever the heck. Just send me Bitcoin. I don't know. Power trio indeed. Poperator's asking, how is everyone? How is everyone? I didn't check in with you guys earlier. Oh, by the way, the entries are $5 per entry. Or you can just donate to support the show. Doesn't matter either way. Scott says, although if anyone is going to make Eric's Fudge Rounds whiskey, it's definitely Good Times. That is 100% true. Oh, Eric actually just texted me. He said, just listening as I walk through the halls. He's probably not he's going to get in trouble at work for that. Send one whole Bitcoin. Send me $45,000. Don't do that. That's insane. Eric said we had one Good Time sample for a Sips and Snacks, like during the beginning of when I started. It was one a guy sent him on Instagram. We paired it with those little Twinkie things Nat and Jason sent me. I barely remember that. Oh, it was a rye too. Toasted apple Good Times rye. I don't remember, but I'll have to go back. Justin says he's busy, but it's good to take a break. Always good to take a break. I might be able to buy Good Times for 1 Bitcoin. Are we giving Good Times too much credit? Do they know? Surely by this point, Good Times knows that they are like the butt of the joke of the whiskey industry right now. Surely. We had Slapdick last year. We got past that. We had to have another target because that's, everybody has to have the scapegoat for us to dump on all the time. But like, surely Good Times has to know. Also, another $10 from Tony Bag of Donuts. He's at A120. Tony, you're going to be feeling real good, my friend. You still got 6 more to go. You're going to be feeling fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. But thank you, Tony. I appreciate it. Hope it wasn't barrel transferred by mouth siphon. Richie, yeah, I have tried Nulu. I like Nulu quite a bit. Eric and I actually just went on a pick with our local Total Wine, and this is one of the ones that we did. Eric called it, "This is my cinnamon roll recipe." Come on, focus, dadgummit. It's finished in maple barrels. Really, really good. It's really cool. It's like 5 or 6 years old. 118 proof. If you want some, send me a DM, and we might be able to. We might be able to get you some. We also it was this single barrel, the maple single barrel, and then we also did 2 double oaks, and mine was called Perry's Punch. Is this gonna work or not? Some days you focus and some days you don't, you dang camera. Whatever. Oh, Tony, you went backwards. Andrew, I would be happy to save you a sample. More than happy to do that. You can save you samples of all of them. Oh, Scott, that made me giggle. That made me giggle. The bottle of Nulu bourbon pick we have is really good. Oh. Which one do you all have, Chris? Hold on. Let me, just in case, because I haven't seen him in here in a bit. Making sure I'm updated on my my random.org giveaway in case Donnie had to dip out. Hey Richie, like I said, if you want more, we can help you out, man. We got there's plenty of bottles. Like there's plenty of them. It'll be fine. Chris, what does your message mean? Ham or if you are putting things back, Pear Bear. What does that mean? Papa Ritter's got a bounce. Love and cheers. Sorry for the quick drop in. Perry, I'll see you in a day or two. I will see you, Dad, real soon. Finally. For the first time in 2 weeks. Almost 2 weeks. Yeah. For sure, brother. Yeah, man, just send me a DM. We'll see what we can do for you. Should be good to go. I might have a little bit of that maple barrel finish tonight. I'd love to do a little maple syrup blendage. I don't like it. Didn't like that. That phrase felt supremely douchey for some reason. So it is what it is. All right, we are at 8:52. I don't want to go too far over since there are other folks who are streaming tonight. Drew P. Whiskey, Like Time. Of course, go check that out. Oh, if I'm putting samples of Elijah Craig Barrel Proof back, swap for the GTS 2011 2-ounce. Yeah, absolutely. I'll put back because this 11-year pick is my favorite of the picks that I've had so far. I'll definitely put back 2 ounces for you for that. Baby was born to run by Papa Ritter. I like that. Tempted by that Nulu maple finish, but it ain't no good times. Toasted raspberry marshmallow chicory root. Hey, Johnny, it's a mouthful, but I don't think anybody could have said it better than you did right then. That it's ain't no thing like a good times, whatever nonsense. Thank you, Richie. Had fun tonight. It was good to just kind of do a little more chill hangout stream. So I feel like we've been doing a little bit more of those recently. I'm not signing off just yet. Am I a Bruce fan? My dad is a bigger Springsteen fan than I am. But when he came into the chat, he was dropping lyrics to Born to Run. So he's been doing that over the past few weeks, and I've had to try to quickly remember melodies to songs. So he almost got me this week. There was one a couple weeks ago that I didn't do so hot with. I think it was a Tom Petty song. But that's really Johnny had y'all fooled. Johnny had y'all way fooled. Richie, I'm metal, but I love the boss. Hard not to like Bruce Springsteen, man. Hard not to. So what I was going to say is that I wanted to wrap up in the next couple of minutes, but if you do want to get in on the giveaway, you can do so through the Stream Elements link, $5 per entry. And we will wrap that up, we'll say at 8:59. So 4 more minutes to get in your entries if you would like. $5 per entry. And then I will, because I don't think Donnie's here anymore. Probably some storm related stuff. So hope Donnie and Diana are okay. But I will run the randomizer for it here in a bit. At the moment, it's just Don and Tony. So you could have a really good choice. Or a really good chance, excuse me. But it's am I going super chat soon? I friggin' hope so. I really hope so, Richie. As long as I get the view numbers up, the view hours up. It's going to take a little while, but at least we've got the 1,000 subscriber mark. I think that this is going to be difficult trying to get there, but once we get to actual super chats, it'll be a lot easier. So I apologize for asking people to go to a different way to do super chats, snuffy chats, whatever you want to call them. But it really does go to help the show out, and this is something else I do during the week that takes me away from the family and everything. So it helps helps to offset some of that. Everyone run those playlists. Indeed, Jason. Absolutely. Go watch a bunch of old episodes. Just play them in the background. Just play a bunch of videos in the background. You know what would be great is if everybody watched just like you went to work and you put on the 8-hour, I think it was like 8-hour live stream that I did that one day where I was trying to get to 1,000 subs. So go and do that. Or just have them on in the computer randomly. You don't even have to have the audio on, just a playlist that keeps them going and going and going. But yeah. Oh, Richie. Thank you, man. I feel the love from the community for sure. Scott with $5 says, just so Don can't win. That's funny. No, I know. I also didn't mean to say that. Like, I don't feel like I'm loved in the community. That's not what I meant at all. I feel it. I feel the love. But I like. Boss, are you mining Bitcoin? Me? No, just trying to get Perry monetized. Say no more. I know what you're doing. What are you doing here, Joseph Brazo? Good to see you with the last couple of minutes, but it's all good. Don showed back up for the last couple of minutes. It's all good. But like I ride that line between like I do YouTube stuff, but I also do podcast stuff. So I mean, like I like being in both parts of the communities, but you know. All right, 8:59. So we're gonna go ahead and close out. Oh, you used to leave your Xbox on for GTA all day and night. Yeah, dude, that same video. I mean, that would solve like so much. Podcasts are a whole different world. It's very true. So I mean, like crossing over all those things it's quite difficult, but it's still fun. I don't mind it. So, all right. Share screen, share window. Let's go Chrome tab. All right, so here we are. 5 entries for Don, 4 for Tony Joey, 1 for Scott. We're going to go top of the third spin. There we go. Thank you guys so much for entering, by the way. All right, 1, 2, and for the win. With 1 entry. Scott Pigsley with 1 entry. That is so funny. Oh my gosh. I can't get over that. I'm trying to like soak that in a little bit. That is so funny. Well, congrats, Scott. Um, we'll get these sent out to you as well. Um, too funny, too funny. But I think that does it for tonight, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. If you watched on the replay as well, thank you for making it all the way through. I will be back for another stream next week, and everybody should go check out Clifton's stream tonight as well, and go watch Drew and the likes and everything because. So, excuse me. That does it. See you guys real soon. Until then, I'm Perry, and this is TIMBP Live. Cheers.